Well, Saturday vlog, like I said in the other one, it's about 12:30, coming up to 1 o'clock-ish, something like that. I haven't really looked at my watch. I've been trying not to look at the watch just lately. I'm just trying to relax. Yesterday I was a bit ill. I don't know if I told you, but years ago I had a tooth that was capped, and I had an abscess in that tooth. So much so that the pressure behind the tooth, it popped the cap off the tooth, and boy, what a relief that was. So anyway, it's flared up again, and chances of seeing a dentist are pretty slim. So I wasn't feeling too good yesterday. I felt absolutely drained all day yesterday. I slept most of the day, to be fair. But yeah, I had his lordship to keep me company. And Sarah came home. She made me some soup and sent me to bed early with a gin and tonic, of course. Yeah, so I had a little gin and tonic before bed. That made me feel a lot better. But I do feel like whatever was going on is reached its peak now, and I'm on the way to recovery. So either the abscess is burnt or burst, or it's gone away. Anyway, the other night, Sarah and I walked to our mother-in-law's house. She only lives around the corner. It's not too far away that she isn't available, and she's not too close to be under our feet, which is a good thing because I do like a bit of independence. Anyway, so as we walked around there, we noticed that there's quite a few residences having up their Christmas decorations. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that is a bit early. I think come the special day, you're going to be so used to the decorations that it won't be special anymore. Yes, and Sarah was telling me how one of her work colleagues puts the decorations up on Christmas Eve and takes them down on Boxing Day. So that's a slightly pointless, really, I guess. But yeah, I do like a bit of tinsel and a bit of glitter just at Christmas. No more than in the month of December. But I certainly wouldn't put anything up in November. I know I'm going away on the 10th of December, and we'll put them up on the 1st. Sarah and I will do that. So it's I do love Christmas, don't you? I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't put them up. It's up to you what you do. But for me, I think putting the decorations up too early is pointless. I know back in September when we were down the garden centre, they had the Christmas decorations up for sale. And I suppose a lot of people do plan early, don't they, with their Christmas decorations. We don't tend to have a particular theme or colour. Sarah does like certain colours, so we'll probably put those up again this year. She does like the traditional reds and golds at Christmas. She's not a fan of silver or pink or these new fancy colours that are coming out. But yeah, she's a bit of a traditionalist, is our Sarah. Sorry about that. The washing machine's on. Dishwasher. As I said, I put it on. When the sun's up, I put the dishwasher on. Just once a day. And if there's a big stack, you have to wait till the next day. But yeah, it's quite handy having a dishwasher. I know several people that don't have a dishwasher. My mother was one of them, and I didn't have one until I moved up with Sarah. I'd never had a dishwasher. And boy, did I miss out. I should have had a dishwasher in my little flat. It would have made life so much easier just to stick it in the machine when you're finished, and then when it's full, just put a tablet in and off you go. Like I said, we've got timers on our washing machines and our dishwasher as well, so they go on when the sun's up and the solar panels are working. What else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something else. Just give us a minute and I'll come back. Well, while I'm rabbiting on, I'll mention about that car driver I saw. Now, that was a Mercedes-Benz who decided to pull around the wrong side of a keep left sign to overtake a bus, risking. There was, I don't know if you saw in the video, there was quite a few people getting off the bus. Now, they wouldn't have been expecting a vehicle to go that side of the road around the bus, because they were probably aware of the keep left sign. And it was there for a reason. For a start, it was in the middle of a school zone, right near the shops. It's 20-mile-an-hour speed limit anyway, so, you know, if the guy had just waited a couple of seconds. Now, I turned off a road early because I don't normally turn off into that road that you saw me turning off into, but that was me just taking an alternative route to my house. Now, that guy could have done exactly the same. If he lived anywhere on that estate, he could have taken an alternative route and bypassed the bus, but no, he chose to do something illegal. And it wasn't just him that I saw. The other day, I was taking Sarah somewhere. That's right, we went to East Park. That's right, and on the way home, there was two cyclists on the wrong side of the road, going through red lights. This is on the wrong side of the road, pulling wheelies right in front of a police car. The police car did nothing. I flashed my lights at it and I pointed at the cyclist. No, did absolutely nothing. He just carried on his sweet merry way, didn't give a toss. Now, if that had been me, I would have had those two kids up and arrested. I know he probably might not have caught them because they're on bikes on the other side of the road. But anyway, well, that's the state of Hull, really. We are plagued with motorbikes with no license plates, no helmets, obviously very young drivers. So obviously got no license, tax, insurance. That's the big thing, insurance. So if they hit your car won't get fixed. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why, when you're on a motorbike or some other motor-propelled vehicle, you've got to have insurance, because the amount of damage that can be done to your vehicle or to other people's vehicles is probably well beyond your monthly repayment scheme to pay it back, pay the damage back. That's why you have insurance. You know, when I saw a video the other day of a car that ploughed into a house, demolished the house, took another car out on his way through, and I know the guy killed one of the occupants of the other car. But that's the thing, if a cyclist ran into a house, the only thing that would happen is the cyclist gets a few bruises and wrecks his bike. Whereas if a car ran into a house, you're likely to demolish the house and do some personal injuries to people or yourself. So that's why cars have got insurance, and that's why bicycles don't. But anyway, I'm rambling on now. It's it's the weekend, mid-weekend, as it's a Saturday, and I've got myself a couple of beers planned for tonight. I'm going to have I've got a couple of tins of Hobgoblin. I'll share one with Sarah, and I'll have the second one myself. So yeah, that's my evening. A couple of beers, put the telly on, maybe watch a movie, and sip a nice beer while the movie's playing. Anyway, hope you have a nice weekend. Oh yes, well I remember, I keep forgetting, but there's been quite a lot of solar activity. These solar winds that have been hitting the magnetosphere, however you pronounce it. This magnetic field that absorbs these solar winds and gives us our northern lights. Well, apparently you could see them as far as us down in Hull. Now, if you were up in Newcastle, you could have seen them quite clearly during the week. But I wasn't feeling too well on Thursday and Friday, so I didn't really put out a video, which is more the shame, really, as I should have done. I could have mentioned that you could have seen them, but that's my bad. Anyway, I'm sorry, I do apologise. Anyway, so that's it then. That's the weekend, well and truly underway, and I'm off to my mother's on Monday, and I might put out another video tomorrow. We'll see, but I've got to get this camera charged up and ready to go for Monday. Yeah, we'll be taking the battery charger, but you know what I mean. It's got to be ready. So anyway, I'll catch you all on the next one. See you later. Bye then.